Be doing our butterfly bouquet card class today. So thank you so much for those of you that have already ordered the kit. Those had been sent out about a week ago, so you should already have it. For those of you that are going to watch this and really like these cards, I do have 3 kits available. So you're making a total of 8 cards. These are the kits. There's 2 sets of supplies in each envelope to make 2 cards. So it's going to be a total of 8 cards. And within your kit, you get half a spool of linen thread, and you also get a full pack of rhinestones. So the class generally costs $25, but if you place an order for $25, I do mail this to you for free. So the link and the host code are at the top of this video in the description. So if this is a class that you would like to purchase, I only have 3 left. So it's going to be a first come, first serve. So with that said, let's get going with our class. And just a quick note, tomorrow night's Thursday Night Live is actually going to be Thursday afternoon live. So you can always watch the replay. With the Easter holiday, we're going to be doing some family things. So we'll be having it at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time tomorrow. So let's turn you down and let's get to our card class. Okay. I think we're about set here. All right. So this is the set that we are doing for our card class, Butterfly Brilliance and Brilliant Wishes dies. These dies are really awesome. So let me just show you the stamp set real quick. So the stamp set actually comes in one piece. I know some people have cut them, but I like it as a whole because then you can just ink up the one that you want and cut it out. It's not a big deal. So there's that. And then here's the die set. So you get all these really beautiful butterflies. And the biggest die cut in this set, it fits right over the butterflies. So we'll just turn that this way. So it cuts them all out perfectly. It's wonderful. So you get all these other little ones. You get some bricks. And then you get a second page. And here's individual butterflies that you can use. So all of these 2 were used in the class. So if you want to make them just like this, you would need the bundle. Or you can always use what stamp sets you have. All right, so our first card is going to be a beautiful, beautiful card. So we have here a piece of basic white. We're just going to take this and fold this in half. And these are really simple, easy, gorgeous cards. So we have our cardstock, and we're just going to put this on the side real quick. Then we will take our basic white. In your packet, you have another piece here of basic white, and we are going to stamp on here a little bit, actually with a sponge. So I'm using the Mango Melody. Yep. And we are going to sponge some color on here. So we're just going to take one of our sponges that I cut into little quarters, and we're just going to ink it up a little bit and just kind of rub it, just to give it a little bit of color. We don't want a whole lot of color because we don't want to take away from any of the other things that we're putting on here. So I hope everyone had an opportunity to watch the birthday party that we did online on Monday. That was a lot of fun. All right, so I have that. We'll close this up. So in your kit, you also have some butterflies, and I had already gone ahead and stamped them and colored them. I colored them the exact same way I just colored this. So for the sake of time, I already stamped and colored these. So what we will do is we will take this paper and attach it to our Mango Melody cardstock. Just put that down just like this. All right, then we are going to take some of our linen thread and we're going to wrap it around and tie it off. So we're going to leave enough for a bow and just go around a couple times. And we'll go one more. Just nip the end of that. We will tie our bow. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for purchasing the kits ahead of time. You will absolutely love making these cards. These are so pretty. There we go. Then what we will do is we will stamp our sentiment. And oh, let's see here. Where's my sentiment? Hold on one second here. I need a happy birthday. I thought I had it. All right, so I will use the happy birthday out of the In Bloom set. And you could use it out of whatever set you would like. Pull that out. And again, I like to lay the stamp down flat and then put it on the block. I do that because sometimes with the longer stamps, they don't lay straight if you try and place them on. At least that's what I've come across. All right, so I'll just stamp this right in the center. Perfect. All right, so we have that, and I'll put that back. Now we will just put this on our card, and we're going to use dimensionals. Everybody loves dimensionals, so we'll just grab a few and put that on. Yeah, this set is just absolutely beautiful. I just absolutely love it. And now the paper, the designer series paper that you could buy with the bundle, that paper is no longer available. They sold out of that in no time at all. I was kind of sad. So if you're looking to make these cards and you were planning on buying the paper, don't, because it's not there. It's gone. I'm so sad. All right, now we are going to take our little butterflies and we're just going to take the ends and just kind of bend them up a little bit, just to give it a little dimension, a little shape. And we'll do that with the other one. There we go, and we'll grab a dimensional one for each and we'll put that on our card. So we'll put one right about here. Just curl that up a little more and grab another one right there. Okay, then we will take some of our rhinestones, which a pack of this comes in your kit. And we will just add some shine to the card. There we go. And then, of course, we need a little more shine, so we have our Wink of Stella. we're just going to go over the butterfly a little bit. And again, if you let it dry and then go over it again, you do get a little more. If you keep going with this, your paper does get way too wet. Because I had tried it to get it to the desired sparkliness, and my paper just kind of got soggy. Yeah, so we just put a couple layers on. And here we go. So this is one of the cards. Show that you can kind of see the shimmer and the sparkle. And then this is the original card. So same card, two different sentiments. All right, so, oh, you know what? Oh my goodness, we forgot to put this on the cardstock. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I think I have holiday on the brain. Goodness. All right, so let's try this again. There we go. All right, so here's the finished card. There we go. All right, so let's move on to the second card. And oh, we got all our pieces. We need to make sure we have that. All right, so I'm just going to grab another sentiment real quick. I need another happy birthday. That's not what I want. Just give me 1 second. Now we'll can use that one. Oh, I thought I had these out. Good night. All right, close enough. All right. So we will take our Melon Mambo cardstock. We will just fold this in half. And my bone folder. Here we go. All right. We have that, and our card's going to open this way this time. All right, then we have our Bermuda Bay paper, and then here's a piece of that beautiful cardstock. Beautiful colors, the beautiful butterflies. I absolutely love this paper. I hope they do intend on bringing it back out. All right, so we will take this and we will just adhere it right to our cardstock, and it will go end to end. So you want to make it go end to end. Then what we will do is we will wrap the end of this with some of our twine. All right, we're going to go around this a couple times. Keep enough of a tail for a bow. And you get so much of this twine that it doesn't really matter if you circle around a couple more times. So we have that. We're going to have it on the side, and we'll adjust it when we're done tying our bow. All right. Just like that, and we'll just play with that a little bit. Oh, you know what? Didn't quite like that one. So, there we go. No, I want to make it so that the ends are a little more even. All right. There we go. Now I have enough. Loop it around. Okay. Make the little bow a little smaller. All right, now I'll just spread that out just a little bit. All right, then we will attach this to our card, and we'll use some dimensionals. So again, if you are looking to make these beautiful cards, I do have 3 kits available, and on a first come, first served basis. They will not last long. I guarantee by the end of the day they will be gone. And mainly because this butterfly paper, you cannot get that anymore. All right, just move that down just a tad. There we go. Okay, now we are going to stamp our sentiment. And hopefully the sentiment, I don't know what I did with the original sentiments I used, so we're just gonna use these. Okay, and we will grab our Memento Black. Just ink that up. Good coverage, yes. So we'll just lay that right in the center. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so then we will grab some more dimensionals. But like I said, these are some really simple, beautiful cards. Anybody can make them. They're gorgeous. And they're quick. So if you're ever in a pinch, you can make one of these really quick. You know, and if you want to make these and you don't have this paper, you could always substitute any kind of paper. So I saw the Oso Ombre, if you were lucky enough to get some of that during celebration. Could always use that. All right, now we have our little butterfly. And I had cut this out of our die set. So I'm going to get a mini dimensional. All right. Okay, we'll just put that right there. We will grab a little rhinestone. There are a lot of rhinestones on these projects, so that's why you get a full pack of rhinestones. And what you want to do is, because I want to use the Wink of Stella, put your rhinestone down first. Because if you don't, then the paper is, the rhinestone won't stick. So I'll just put a little Wink of Stella on here, and this will dry really beautifully on here. A little sparkle. All right, now we'll grab some more rhinestones. And I love this pick tool. Absolutely love it. So there we go. Here is our second card. And now what you could also do, if you didn't want your tag to be as plain, you could take one of the sponges and dab it and just kind of put a little bit of like the Mellow Mambo on here, Melon Mambo. Just sprinkle it on here a little bit. So here we go. We have this. All right. So let's move this stuff on the side and get ready for our third card. All right. So our third card is really, really cute. So let's see here. All right. So we have a piece of basic white. And we have another piece of basic white, and I had actually run this through our Stampin' Emboss machine. I don't know if you can tell, but it's embossed. You can see some texture. And I had only done it part ways down. I didn't do the whole thing because we are going to stamp on here. So this is the Painted Texture 3D Emboss folder, and I do believe this folder might be in the retired list. So if this is something that you're looking for, you may want to jump on that. All right, what else do we have for pieces here? I got pieces everywhere. So I'd cut out a butterfly, and we are going to be coloring this in. So we actually can do that right away. So we're going to be using our Melon Mambo, and we are going to use our Daffodil Delight. So we're going to start with our Melon Mambo. We're just going to get a little bit of ink on here and just lightly brush it. Just like that. Now we're going to take the yellow here, get that on there, put a little yellow down here. And you probably want to have like a scratch paper underneath it. There we go. We'll just kind of blend it together a little bit. Pick up a little more of the pink. And grab our Wink of Stella and just kind of go over it real quick. Alright, so we will just put this little guy on the side and let him dry while we put the other stuff together. Alright, so we have our basic white cardstock, and we are just going to fold this in half. There we go. And now we have our smaller piece here, and we're going to stamp our sentiment on here. So let's see, what sentiment could we use? We could use, let's use congrats. There we go, and we'll stamp that out in the black. I probably need my little pad. There we go. Alright. We got that covered, and we're just going to put that right at the bottom where I did not emboss. There we go. Perfect. So now we will put our card together. So we will take our white and we will put our pinks on here because we're going to be tying a ribbon around here. So we'll take our pink and our designer series paper. Whoop. There we go. Put that on just like that. Maybe. Alright, so here we go. We'll grab some dimensionals. And we want to make sure our butterflies are facing the right direction. So I'll put that just like this. Now we will grab our twine. And again, we're using a lot of twine, so that's why you ended up getting some in your kit. All right, we're just going to go around it twice. Tie our bow. Probably used a lot of extra twine that I didn't need to, but that's all right. Okay, we can cut these a little bit. They're a little too crazy. There we go. Untwist him a little bit. And I think we need to take a little more off. All right. So here we have this so far. And now we will take this and attach it to our actual card. And we'll do that with, I'll just use the glue. We don't want it too bulky because if you have too much bulk, the post office people do not like that. They want to charge you more money. So we'll just lay that flat, and now we'll add our butterfly. And we'll just curl up the wings a little bit. Grab a dimensional and put that right in the center. And then some more of our rhinestones. Yeah, one there. I'll use a little bigger one there. And there we go. Perfect. So here's the one we just did. And then this is the one I had done prior. So can you see the shimmer of the Wink of Stella on the butterfly? It's really pretty. Really pretty. All right. So our next card is also a really pretty card. We're going to be using some yellow on here. Very nice yellow. All right, we'll take this and we will just fold this in half. There we go. Oh, bone folder. Habit of using my nails. All right. So then we have another piece of this beautiful yellow paper, and I had run it through the embossing machine. So we have a little bit of texture here. And what we're going to do is, actually I do need a piece of scratch paper for this. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our markers and we are going to flick it so that color goes all over. So I'll hold it up when I'm done so you can see. So it's just a regular plain piece of the yellow paper, as pretty as it was. We're just going to one-up it and make it a little prettier. Just want to give it a little bit of something. So I'm just using one of our regular stamping markers. You can use your blender pens. The blender pens actually work better, but I didn't have a blender pen in this color, so there we go. So if you can kind of see, you can see the little dots on top of the texture. It gives it a little extra something. All right, so we will take this and we will put this on our card. Okay, well that kind of ripped that, didn't it? Whoops. I think I pressed a little too hard. So when you use the Stampin' Seal Plus, that's the one you want to press down a little harder so that your paper doesn't rip. Alright, so I'll put that right on here. Then we have a piece of our Designer Series paper. And here is that. And now when you ordered the class and you get your kits, you also get the tutorials with it. So I had mailed the tutorials with the cards. And we will glue this down on here as well. There we go. Make sure our butterflies are the right direction. Let's put that right on the edge. All right. Then I have a piece of vellum, and I had cut this out with the the circle dies. So this is our stitched shapes dies, and I know this is going away. So this is on the retired list. So if this is something that you are needing, and I believe a lot of the circle punches are going away as well. So I don't know if they're coming out with different ones or what the deal is there. But you get a lot of circles, ovals, squares. It's a very nice set. You can use it for anything. And I love how these have like the little stitching on here. It's very pretty. Very pretty. All right. So we will take our vellum and we will attach that to our card. We don't have to worry about actually what we use on it because it's going to be covered. So you're not going to see it. So I'm just putting a little bit of the Stampin' Seal, and we'll put this right in the center. All right, now I have our butterfly, and we are going to sponge some more color. I'll grab the sponge that we used before. So, and I already stamped this and I cut it out with the die set. There we go. Beautiful. All right, and because I can, some more Wayne Costello. I just love this stuff. Absolutely love it. I'll just make them all sparkly. So, and if you have any questions on how to make these, please just give me a shout out and I can walk you through it. I know I'm kind of going a little quick here. So again, thank you to everyone that had purchased the kits ahead of time. And I do have 3 extra kits, so if anybody is looking for them. All right, I'll just put that right there on the vellum. So this is what we have so far. All right, now we need a sentiment. I have a piece of scratch paper. Let's do You Are Amazing. So let's pull that one out. So that is in our In Bloom die stamp set. And I'm going to be putting together a class for this. Plus tomorrow for the Facebook Live, I'm going to be using this set. So, and remember again, I'm doing it at 1 o'clock because I'm taking a little longer weekend doing stuff with my family for the holiday. Okay, so I will just stamp that just like that. And it is rather large, so we will just trim this down. I'll grab our paper trimmer. I'm afraid if I use scissors, it's just going to get all crooked, so we will just do it this way and make sure it's straight. And I could probably trim that side down a bit, and we'll trim down the other side. Perfect. And we'll grab some dimensionals. Right there. And then of course we need to add some rhinestones. So we'll grab some of the little bigger ones. And grab a bigger one and put that down here. So here we go. So here we have our beautiful cards. This is the one we just did. I'll turn those wings up a little bit. Here's the one I had done prior. So basically the same card. The only difference is the sentiment. So we made these 2 beautiful cards. And then we made these. They're really cute. And here we have a pretty pink. And you know, I'm thinking maybe you could use one of like those vellum squares and put that around your sentiment and just like cut the sentiment out. You could always do that just to add a little something. And then I'll just move these up a bit. And then we have the first 2 that we did. So here we go. Here's our butterfly bouquet class. I thank you all for joining me. If you would like the tutorials along with the kit is generally $25. So you get enough product to make all of this. So you're making 2 of each of the cards. You get a full set of the rhinestones, and you get half a spool of the linen thread. So send me a message. Let me know. You do get the kit, the class for free if you place a $25 order. So for 25 bucks, why not get a card kit for free? So, all right. Well, you all have a wonderful day. And don't forget, I have my Facebook Live tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So we will see you then. All right. You all have a great day. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining me.